Okay, finally she is back here on KEMPIRE Radio's TKIF Thank Kemp It's Friday. Meelah, formerly of the group R&B group, Platinum R&B group, I was going to say S702.
That's good. S-E-V-E-N.
I was going to spell it out.
Right.
Meelah, you're one of our favorite guests. I mean, you've been on the show twice. Actually, more than twice.
Three times.
I
was a little co-host, right?
Yes. And one of our interviews is probably one of the most popular interviews on there.
Wow.
We're excited though.
When I needed to vent. Look, you was like my first interview.
You were going
I
in.
gave my guts.
But we love that because it's real talk with a real host and real guests. Yeah. So we're excited to have you back.
Thanks for
I was
having me.
mad at you for a little bit. Just for a little bit.
No, and I felt that shade. Don't do that.
Because the thing is, I support people that we like here on the show.
I know.
And you had a new project come out, a children's project.
I did.
And I didn't know about it till it was like all over the internet. Everyone's talking about it.
And that's my bad. You know what? I slipped. And everything just happened so fast. Honestly, I didn't even know. Like, we went in to do that. And I didn't even know that it was going to turn out as phenomenally as it did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know. It exceeded my expectations. So I was just
You got
like,
adults listening to it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm so grateful. So, I don't know. I went into recording. I was like, oh, that's a cute idea. Okay, yeah, let's do it. But now I listen back to it and it's getting such rave reviews and I'm like, okay, wait a minute, this thing is special.
Why did you decide to do? I know you have a son, but why did you decide to do this children's project?
It was actually the idea of the producer that I did it with, Kennard Garrett.
Yes.
He and his wife had just had a little baby, and he knew I was a mommy of a toddler. And I think when we first met each other, because we started working together on R&B, on my stuff like a year ago, and I sang to him the song that I wrote for my son Zach while I was pregnant. And he was like, remember that song you sang to me that you wrote for Zach? Like, it was so beautiful. Like, that, it was really dope. We should do, like, a whole children's album. Like, I want to do a children's project. And I was like, boy, okay, whatever. But he was really serious. And we went in, like, the following week after he, approached me about that. And we didn't even know what to expect. And it came out so magical.
Yeah,
Have you heard it, Kim?
I'm going to be real with you. Because, because I don't have no children, but I've heard great reviews on it, and now I'm going to get it.
We want people.
I was waiting for you to come on the show.
Don't even have children. Look, don't try.
No, I was waiting for you to come on the show so we could talk about
it. You just read me
it.
for not letting you know, and then you ain't even heard it yet.
Well, it is what it is.
I understand, though. You're right. Okay, touche. I get it. But if you don't have children, it's still like a great listen.
I
you got cousins and nieces and nephews and live.
No, you're right. And then the holidays are coming up. The holidays are coming up, and it's a perfect thing.
It's a perfect stocking stuffer.
No, I agree. Yeah. And I was really waiting to have you on the show to really listen to it. And I didn't know you were coming to New York, so I was like, okay, this is the perfect time to talk about it.
Let me tell you how Corey. I didn't know I was coming either. I mean, I knew Baby Daddy was on, but I usually stay with the Bambino. Corey just pulled me on there, and I was like, why not?
Well, you tore this stage up just a moment ago. I know you're about to go back up again.
I wasn't supposed to go on stage. I'm gonna kill Corey, but thank you.
You did a phenomenal job. I mean, Meelah, your voice is legendary. I mean, especially of the '90s, 702. I mean, it is your voice that we look forward to hearing. The new project, let's talk about that. Okay. When is it finally coming? Because we've been talking about it for the last couple of years.
No, I gotta get my life together.
Okay, no, let's talk about it. Who have you been working with?
So other than I just mentioned Kennard Garrett, the guy that I did the children's album with, we also are working on some Meelah stuff. Okay. Music, of course, has some joints. Stevie J and I did like 6 or 7 joints. I know. People forget he's a music producer. I know. This was before the rat face.
Oh, okay.
This was before the bus. This was before all that.
Do you make fun of him because of that?
I definitely look at him with a side eye like, child. But that's my boy though. Like Stevie and I go way back anyway, so a lot of people don't know that we go way back to like when 702 was around. I met Stevie years ago. So yeah, he's like a brother to me. I just look at Stevie like, oh wow, he came up. You better do that. He doing it. So you know what? Hey, just get my records right, okay? And some more producers. Kendrick Dean, I'm working with him. He's done a lot for like Mariah. And, he works closely with B Cox, and it's so many producers in Atlanta. A lot of people are up and coming, like some new talent that I've discovered. And,
people should not be afraid to work with new talent.
I'm so not. Like, I mean, I'm all for it. Whoever wants to work with Meelah, I'm willing to work with. I don't care if you just started yesterday. If it's hot, it's hot for me. I'm not about the names, and it doesn't matter.
When can we expect the final product? Because the children's material came out without, like a surprise.
Right, yeah, it was a surprise.
When can we expect your music to come out? And is it going to be independent? Is it going to be on a major label?
Well, right now, we'll probably start independently.
Okay.
However, the objective, I think, is to possibly get major
because you're still popping.
I mean, I like to think so. I mean,
no, seriously. I mean, how many years later? I mean, you look the same. You haven't changed. And I'm keeping it real. If it wasn't the truth, I wouldn't have said nothing.
Thank you. Yes, I'm definitely trying to preserve the sexy. No, that's probably one of the reasons why I'm so, conscious about it, because I do want a deal, and I know, unfortunately, these days, opposed to when 702 is out, it's more image driven than anything. These vocals don't even matter these days. It don't even.
It's true. I mean, look at Rihanna. It really
doesn't matter. Let's see.
Look, I'm sorry. The listeners understand.
Yeah, she ain't got to sing for her life, honey. Because she's, cute enough to, and sexy enough to keep it moving. So yeah, that's what it's about. So yeah, I'm working on my sexy.
Keep up the sex, okay.
So hopefully it'll be out at the top of 2013.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any reality TV? I've been seeing you a lot with Latavia.
Yeah.
And she was talking about doing reality TV as well.
Yeah.
Anything like that?
Yeah, probably. It's crazy because living in Atlanta, like since I've moved there has been so many reality show opportunities that have, come across my desk, if you will. And
like the Real Housewives of Atlanta?
It's been lots of different shows.
She's nodding her head.
Like, it's Atlanta, so everybody has a show. But, there's always, someone calling like, hey, they're looking for a girl for, you know what I'm saying? And some...
Is that something you want to do?
Well, it has to be the right project. So some I've kind of like shunned, and some I've definitely entertained. I mean, that came across my lap as well. However, that just wasn't for me.
What about a reality show? Because, people may not know your baby daddy is Musiq Soulchild. Maybe a collaboration with you guys.
He's not into reality, so before you even finish that sentence,
Lord have
he
mercy.
will not. He refuses. But I understand,
Sorry, Oh, you're doing it. I'm sorry.
No, I'm so sorry. Oh, okay. He definitely is not keen on the idea of sharing our private lives. He's super private. I'm a bit more candid, as you can see.
Always.
He's very,
even though when Musiq and I talk, we usually have very long.
Now, see, he can be very long-winded because he will elaborate, honey. He's a songwriter, so he will definitely give you an essay of an explanation. He can talk. But as far as like bringing the cameras into our home and
understandable,
the day in the life of what we do and the baby and all that, he's like, hell no. And I get that. And oftentimes, unfortunately, you see it kind of messes with
relationships.
Yeah, and families, and so I don't know. But that's all good. I ain't tripping on that because I need this shine to be all about me. Anywho,
I agree. How long you guys been together now at this point? How long y'all been together at this point? It's been a long time.
About
especially industry.
4 years, 4.5, something like that.
And is this, now you guys are traveling together, you're here in New York City?
We don't really travel together like that. I travel more with him in the beginning of the relationship. Now that the baby's here, I don't really do as much traveling with him. Every now and then I go out with him.
How is it?
But I stay back more so too because I'm working on my stuff.
True. Yeah. And how is it in the studio with Musiq? Because you said that he was producing some stuff for you as well.
Lord, let him tell it. He hates recording with me, but he says I'm difficult. I am definitely a bit of I'm not a drama queen. I'm just a perfectionist. And when I tell you, I have to do stuff over and over and over. Like I just have this I'm not type A, but I overanalyze, and I'm just really, I don't know. I'm really passionate about my craft. Yeah. And he gets annoyed with me sometimes because he's like, it's good. I'm like, no, I want to do it again. It could be better. So we kind of bump heads sometimes in the studio because I'm emotional. And, it's a lot. You live with the person, you work with the person. It's like, okay, overkill.
I can imagine.
But on the flip side, we create some great stuff together because he's so creative, I'm so creative, and we make beautiful music for sure.
Okay, and speaking of, because I've seen you and Missy tweeting back and forth, talking about going to the studio and that kind of stuff.
Look, that's my boo-boo. We need to just go ahead and get in, huh?
Yeah, you guys have some hits together. Come on.
I know. Missy's so busy, though. She's working on her stuff, and we actually started working together, but we never finished anything. So I hope that we can revisit and create some stuff, because that's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I feel like I have my best chemistry with Missy in the studio.
Without a doubt.
Even all these years later.
You want to send a special message to Missy?
No, because I will text her and call her.
Oh. Can you call her and tell her to call us?
Right.
She keeps saying she want to come on the show.
She will. She's super sweet. But back to the reality show thing, yes. Yeah. Possibly in the works. a show that
Okay.
you know that makes sense for me.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right,
I
Miss
don't want nothing
Meelah.
ratchet and crazy, like something that focuses on me.
I
as-
think you
as a
alone, though,
singer.
as a personality.
I think so too. I mean, that's why I just need to get on with Honey so they can see all of this and we could just ching, spin off.
I know that you are. I know you're a fan of television. I know that you
I
watch
am.
television,
I
and I see
do.
you tweet about stuff programming on OWN TV.
Uh-huh.
Is there a particular show, live class? Did you see Meelah?
Maya, I
yeah.
missed it. No.
Oh, it was a fantastic
I
interview.
love her.
Fantastic.
I really am so happy for her. She reached out to me on Twitter. I didn't even know Maya knew me. You know, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was so sweet to reach out and tell me how much she loves 702. And I'm just happy to see her back on track.
Most definitely. We're back here to see you on track.
Thank you.
And where can people get more information on you? And
Well, I have a website that is under construction.
it is what it is.
Charles, I ain't gonna send y'all there yet. It's almost done. So, really, other than that, child, just follow me on Twitter.
Okay.
And whenever I log on.
All right. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah,
It's
and
Meelah.
I haven't done any YouTubes in a while. Maybe I'll give y'all a little holiday YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My,
Holiday music too in
yeah,
store.
maybe so. You know, I'm on YouTube. What's my YouTube? I think it's what is it? I think it's Meelah.w. I don't even know. It's terrible.
Really,
I
Meelah?
changed it again.
Really?
I just changed.
Meelah, we love you here on
Worse.
KEMPIRE Radio. We really do. We really do. We don't.
Why? Because I'm nuts.
Pretty much.
Right. But yes, back to answer your question. Yes, it's Meelah. ITSMEELAH. It's Meelah.
We'll post it in the video.
Thank
video.
you.
We appreciate you, Meelah, and we look
Thank
forward to the
you.
music in early 2013.
Thank you. So do I, Kim. Thank you so much for the support.
Of
KEMPIRE
course. We
Radio.
love you.
And congratulations.
On what?
Oh, really?